Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to this Throne Room Tuesday, where basically I put something in the throne room soliciting your prayers. Now, you know that in times past, I've talked over and over again basically about being different from my mom, okay? That I've worked diligently on that. Now, stand by because I'm going to talk about something that is being uprooted, something that I had worked hard on, trying to be different from my mom, and I planted this thing, and now it's being uprooted. So that's what I'm putting in the throne room today. But stay with me while I talk about it, okay? So anyway, for those of you who do not know, my name is H.U.L.A Rollins, and I am the founder of H.U.L.A Ministries Entertainment and Associates Inc. And on this YouTube, we are Overcomers Anonymous, where we support anyone designed to overcome anything. And we do it with Jesus Christ being our higher power, and what he's accomplished for us on the cross. Therefore, our completeness, our wholeness, those things that we thought were impossible, our cleanliness becomes possible with Jesus Christ. However, in order for us to get all that he has to offer, we need to be obedient to his word. And first, we need to know his word. And we find out by reading his word. And I encourage the King James Version because that's what he encouraged me. And the Ten Commandments, including the fourth commandment, where he admonishes us to keep the seventh-day Sabbath. So if you look at the arrow next to the title, click on that. It's more information about all of what I'm talking about right now. And if you want to make a comment, basically on anything that you may be uprooting in your life that you planted intentionally, comment down below. And you do that by scrolling all the way underneath the bottom of the title and you can comment. Or if you don't want to comment, just say hi. Okay. So, all right. So basically, one of the things so many of the things that I could uproot. Okay, let's just talk about that first. Some of the things that I could uproot is that my mother wanted to be a fat person, and she was probably trying to be different than her mother. Her mother was kind of small. She wasn't tiny, but she wasn't really considered a small woman either. And so, who knows? My mother was probably trying to be different than her mom. My mom wanted to be big and fat. She wanted to be big and fat. She even took weight on. One time, I think that she got to about maybe a size, I don't know, maybe an 18 or 20, maybe. And she was tickled pink. Okay. And so, me as a young person with all the misconceptions and stuff that I had in my mind that maybe it was her fault and why her and daddy broke up. You know what I mean? Why they didn't stay together? Why didn't we have a daddy that lived with us? And I was like, oh, don't want to be like her. I don't want to be like her. In some respects, I did want to be like her. Okay. Um, she had a nice spirit. Okay. She was a kind of person that she told the truth about stuff. And even though, her and daddy, of course, they didn't really get along. They weren't enemies, I guess, not, but um you know, she didn't really like talk bad about him or anything around us, and she didn't allow us to talk bad. Not that we did, but I think it was just common knowledge that we knew she wasn't going to put up with that. However, if we asked her something about her father, she would tell us. No matter what it was, she would tell us. Okay. And so I like that part about her, you know. I like the part about her that, she would dress really pretty and really girly and all that kind of stuff, okay? However, some things I wanted to be different. Like, mom didn't have many clothes in her closet. And it wasn't because she couldn't afford it, she had too many kids because she had 9 children, okay? But she was very, very, she lived a very simple life, minimalist kind of life. And so basically, when she went out or something, she would basically go to the store and buy something, and weave out her stuff in her closet quite often. Okay, I have 2 closets full of clothes. All right. And my guest closet is full of coats. Coats. I am coat, pocketable, shoes, dress, out. Okay? So that's something that my mother would never do. The other thing is, while mom liked beautiful furniture, nice curtains, rugs, and all that kind of stuff, I like that too. Okay? Mom didn't do clutter. Okay? So if I would just take you through my house, you will see the beauty of what my mother was too. Okay? But you will see the clutter too. So, what am I trying to weave out? You got to stay with me in order to find out, okay? It's not easy because initially it was like a psychological kind of thing because I mean, come on, I'm talking about me when I was like maybe between 10, 14, 15 years old, 19, maybe around there, you know what I mean, as I was developing and everything. So in my mind, it was just something about her that daddy didn't like. And if I was like that in my mind, then it was no way. Daddy ain't gonna be with me. He gonna leave me forever. So where she was like a household goddess, very neat all the time. I could do neat and I can go clean. Okay. But let me tell you something. And this is changing. But before now, it's like, okay, if it's a few dishes in the sink and I'm tired, it was a choice between washing those dishes and staying up a little later and going to bed right now. Guess what I did? I went to bed right now. Okay. So now I'm working on, stay with me. All right. So if you haven't already become a part of this YouTube family, you just have to, okay? You have to. I mean, we have a beautiful family. All right. Um, yes, we do, okay? You see anything that you like, you hear anything that you like, okay? Um, Give me some thumbs up. Thumbs up say you like what I'm talking about. You can relate. Let me know what you like. It also gives me the confidence to keep on putting out more content. Okay. So recently I watched this video only part way because I was just kind of scrolling. I saw it and I stopped. And the woman was talking about basically like why our house is like, I can't remember the word that she used, so I'm gonna just say jacked up. Okay. You have some beautiful things in your house, but you got clutter, you got this, you got that stuff that you need to weave out. So can you imagine why I would just like scroll past that? Yes. She was stepping on my toes, okay? And my fingers. So okay. So today I got serious. And even though I did like my exercise today, I lifted my weights today, and I was really happy about that because I'm supposed to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I didn't get a chance to do it on Monday, so I made up for that, and so I got to do it again tomorrow. But anyway, in between my rest periods, I ran around and did something real fast. Okay, stuff that I had been meaning to get to. My daughter's doing better. She's on her way back to work. Basically, she's in training. And so I'm relieved a little bit. So I'm running around trying to do things, and I have like when I tell you that sometimes I could be a kid. Like I like toys. I just need to just say it. When I had a daycare, okay, my daycare kids had plenty of toys. That was because I liked them. Okay, that was because I liked them. Don't tell nobody. It was because I liked them. So all right. So now I see stuff and I said, okay, I'm just going to get this. And when kids come over the house or whatever, they'll have something to play with. When I got rid of the daycare, I got rid of loads of toys. Tell me why I'm collecting more toys. Okay, so I got to get those out. So anything, I may have a couple for when kids come, but ultimately, I got to de-junk. Okay, because the thing that I cared, the premise by which I was living by, which said that I had to be the opposite of what my mother was to be accepted by a man, by my father. My father's been dead for about 3 years now. Okay. He died in 2018, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 3 years. And so it was a lie. You know what I mean? So now I have to build on the truth. But no matter what my mother was, is, whatever the situation was, okay, I want to be who I am. And that's the thing that I'm trying to weave out and uproot away from me. Everything that I'm not. Plants, things that was planted because of lies. Okay. So, what lies have been controlling your life? Okay. So basically, pray for me because whatever lies that's been controlling my life, and I've been basing my lifestyle on those are the things that I'm trying to uproot. And so far, I'm conquering clutter, okay? The whole thing about just having too much stuff. So pray for me and I'll be praying for you. Okay. So remember to check out my other YouTube, which is The Pursuit of Christ, the playlist on both YouTubes. And also remember to support the YouTube by purchasing the vegan meat alternatives and sides, non-dairy ice cream, and other desserts. Everything is just about all $7. The platters are $12.50. And of course, if you get larger portions, it's going to be more than that. So, okay, I love you. Check out Facebook. I basically posted about 4 things that I did for this past Thanksgiving. So check it out. Check it out. Okay. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. To the only wise God, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever. I love you. See you in the next YouTube.